Let's see how it all goes down. Y'all in the chat said this would be an interesting one. Let's see what we got. Yo! Oh, wait. I knew that was coming, though. I still got excited, though. The Charcadet. I got excited from the Charcadet. I'm not going to lie. I was like, yo, Charcadet? But I actually knew that was supposed to be there. Because if you asked me if there was Armarouge in this Ray Arceus deck, I'd be like, yeah, there's Armarouge. Have you seen the results from Liverpool? But yeah, I still got excited for the Charcadet, to be honest. All right. So yeah, Rayquaza versus the Tina. There's the Choice Belt prize. I don't know how much that matters in this matchup, to be honest. I guess it stops your Arceus from getting to the 230 hit, which KOs the Tina V. And Rayquaza's math is eluding me right now. I forget how much damage Rayquaza actually does, but it looks like Caden chose... it looks like Caden won the coin flip because Tyler was asking Caden, what am I going? And Tyler is going first. Now, in this matchup, you do want to go first on both player sides. Arceus just loves going first, and Arceus loves going first so much that if you play against Arceus, you should love going first. Now, I doubt Caden knew what Tyler was playing, and in this matchup, if you don't know what your opponent's playing, as Tina, you do neutrally want to go second. So my assumption here is Caden won the coin flip, chose second, which is cool for Tyler because now Tyler gets to go first. We'll see how it works out for Tyler, though. There's an S-Ball. Here comes the Arceus. Has the energy in hand for the Arceus. A classic, a true classic here. Arceus energy is on the way. And then I believe has a Ultra Ball plus a Magma Basin in the hand as well. So we should see a Starbirth on the next turn here for Tyler. Doing a little prize checking, though. The Choice Ball being pricey, like the only thing that stands out to me is being like super annoying. Actually, it's playing the Ultra Ball right now. I don't know if I like this. Is aggressively playing the Ultra Ball. What is going to be the grab here, though? It looks like it is a Charcadet. I feel like this sequence here from Tyler could get punished by Path to the Peak. Now, the rest of Tyler's hand is Magma Basin plus Mew EX. And something else, I think. Oh, the energy for the... Wait, is there not an energy in the hand for the Arceus? There better be an energy in the hand for the Arceus. If not, Tyler's going to need a whole ton next turn to actually get things cooking. We'll see here. But I feel like Tyler's playing for a draw 3 with Mew here. There's the Magma Basin. So no energy attachment to the Arceus. And then draw Mew for 2. This could get extremely punished by a Path to the Peak. There's the attachment to the Arceus, but now we don't have a guaranteed Starbirth here from Tyler. This could get bodied by Path to the Peak. I don't like this sequence here from Tyler. This sequence literally just loses to Path to the Peak. So now here from Caden, 1 card hand. If I'm Caden here, I'm like, all right, I'll try and get a path here. If I can get a path here, that's dope. We'll see. Because yeah, Tyler's got a 1 card hand. It could be a research, but even with a research, then you still need to see a play here. So yeah, like a path here from Caden would be super dope. There's a Chorus. Could also go with the Abyss Seeking here. And if you do go with Abyss Seeking, I guess you're not 100% safe. Spiritomb. Spiritomb doesn't matter too much. There's a Battle VIP pass. The Battle VIP pass is pretty good. Give up Spiritomb, maybe give up a Switch Cart. Could give up a Mirage Gate. I guess it depends how many of those are prized. No path yet. We might not actually see this path here from Caden. Battle VIP pass and Nest Ball in the hand. What do we need? Some Comfies, maybe? Could Cram Punch here, I guess. Like the Cram Punch is available. We need to find another Switch card, I guess. Yeah, I think Tyler should have just played for a guaranteed Starbirth on that previous turn. Yeah. Okay, there's the Comfies. 1 Switch card. Has a Nest Ball as well. You may as well just Nest Ball for another Tina here, right? Why not? I don't even think, like, attacking with Cram here is kind of, like, okay, but, like, is it even that good? Probably not. But even getting a second Tina in play, I guess, isn't that strong either, because, like, your first Tina is probably not going to get KO'd. But, yeah, if Caden can find that path, that's pretty good. Pretty good start. Or could be a pretty good start for Caden. Could be game ending here for Tyler for how Tyler played out this turn. Like I said, I didn't love the way Tyler played this, to be honest. I don't love the way Tyler played this. Like, it is so susceptible to getting Path to the Peak here. And if you're Caden here, it's like, why would you not play a Path to the Peak here? Well, no path. Just an Abyss Seeking. Now, the Abyss Seeking is good. Definitely solid. But could have dug for a path there. I don't blame Caden for not digging to it for a path here. Ooh, the double turbo top deck is pretty good. And then the draw 3 off the Mew into the draw 3 off the Rayquaza is coming up here. There's the Arceus. And then here comes that research. Another Magma Basin gone, but If the Starbirth happens this turn, it's not going to be as bad. But I don't see a Arceus in that hand. I might be tripping. There's an Armarouge. Oh, well, what do you attack with here, actually? There is some options here for Tyler. You could attack with Delphox. Escape Rope first. Is going to be the Comfey send up. The Mew send up. Is Tyler's going to take out double Comfeys here with the Delphox? That's actually pretty sick. Goes into the Ray draw. So we still could see a Starbirth here. There is the Arceus V-Star. So Starbirth is here. Delphox could happen. Wait, no, Delphox can't happen because you can't move the double turbo with Armarouge. I'm trolling. Okay, I guess Tyler... Okay, hold up. Tyler could go... There's just retreating to the Arceus. Okay, Tyler could have gone here. Starburst for Ultra Ball plus Fire. Ultra Ball him away. Magma Base in the energy, and then move the 3 energy off. Once again, though, Tyler does not prep for the idea of Path to the Peak. I do not like this play from Tyler. Maybe it's not that bad, but Tyler could have used Starbirth here and like got some good options in the hand. Once again, does not prep for the idea of Path to the Peak. So Caden this turn could go Lost Impact plus Path, take away, or I guess you KO them so you don't have to get Starbirth. The Mew shut off, the Rayquaza shut off. Like a Tyler here probably should have like Starbirth and just got a Magma Base in and been like, okay, even if I get Path, I got some options on the next turn. You know, put that in play. You get access to Mew, you get access to the Rayquaza, or Mew's down here now. But instead, Tyler's like, nah. Now Caden could even just like put a Path out there, and then you lose Starbirth on your next turn potentially as well, and might not even get the knockout. Now, if Caden doesn't get the knockout here, it's getting a little bit scary for Caden. I'm sure Caden would love to get a Lost Impact cooking. That hand is not screaming Lost Impact, though. Yeah, that hand is screaming Path Pass. 4 Mirage Gate in the hand here for Caden. Yeah, this is a Path Pass hand if I've ever seen one here. This is actually a really bad Path Pass hand here from... Should Caden have just gone with an Abyss Seeking there, actually? The more I'm thinking about it, I feel like... Hold up, let's go back. Because the flower selecting saw like Jet Energy and VIP Pass. Caden could have just jetted up, played the Path, and then used Abyss Seeking. And then Ben at 7, had another backup Tina in play, has 4 Mirage Gates in hand, and that would have allowed Caden to go Mirage Gate, Roxanne next turn, and then try and get another Tina. Like get Tina, Mirage Gates, Roxanne, and then you have back-to-back Tinas to work with from there. I don't know if Caden, like, I don't feel like Caden because of that, I don't think Caden needs to attack with a Tina this turn. It would have been great, obviously. But I feel like you almost could have settled for the Abyss Seeking and then followed up. We put a Path out there to, like, limit Tyler's next turn, and then next turn go Roxanne Path plus a bunch of gates, get the Tina V-Star. Hopefully, I guess, you could still whiff it. And then start cooking from there. I feel like Caden doesn't need to take the knockout this turn, and because of that, could have just jetted for the Abyss Seeking here to get to 7. But now that Caden's whiffed, the problem is now that Caden's whiffed, for Caden to get to 7 next turn, it probably has to come through a Colress, which means Caden can't Roxanne, and that gives like Tyler like... Oh, wait, would Tyler have even been able to use Roxanne? Well, I guess actually Tyler might knock out the Comfey, but that's even still bad. If Tyler goes knock out Comfey, goes down to 4, you can't even Roxanne anyways. Sheesh, I feel so bad. He has a switch card in hand. Oh, does Caden have a switch card? Maybe I'm tripping. I didn't think I saw. Oh, there is one. Okay, we could still actually see the... So we should still... Okay. Then this actually makes more sense from Caden than to actually play it like this because we still have the switch card to be able to use Abyss Seeking if we do whiff. Okay, no, that's fair then. I thought we were locked out of Abyss Seeking here. So I didn't love the idea of that. But I want to see Caden... Let's get a Path down. Okay, let's get a Path down. All right, cool. Path, Boss, boom, Punish. Okay, Super Rod. Get rid of Manaphy and Grass here probably. Keep Super Rod and Nest Ball because you need to get another Tina here in case your active Tina gets KO'd. So I'd like to see, yeah, I want to see Super Rod plus Super Rod plus Grass. That's what I wanted, right? Is that what I wanted? No, I wanted Super Rod plus Nest. Although if there's a Grass prize, I guess maybe we need to keep this Grass, to be honest. Also, actually, how much does bossing this thing up actually do anything? Because can't Tyler just like move the energy up to the act? Oh, but I guess it can't KO the Tina and the double turbo trapped on the bench. Okay, that's fair. And actually, you'd love it if Tyler just punches you but doesn't actually take a knockout because then you could go triple Tina this game. Although it is kind of hard for Tina decks to do usually, you could still do it. It's like possible. It can with a belt. That is true. I guess a belt could get involved here. Has a boss here. I think I would like to see Tyler go for a boss KO. I don't know if I like this. So where does this lead to? I guess I don't hate this from Tyler, though, because Tyler can go, like, Delphox for 3 prize cards next turn, right? That's kind of cool, doesn't it, right? Tyler goes Delphox, draw 3, and then KO 1 Tina for the win. Okay, I actually kind of like this punch in the active then, actually. I didn't really think about it too much, but because of Delphox, it's actually kind of chill. All that energy on the... Oh, but you have to have the energy on the Ray, right? It's a little bit scary to have all this energy on the Ray. It's like Counter Catcher, Star Requiem is like real from Caden next turn, possibly. You could go Counter Catcher, Star Rec the Ray. With a Chorus. Chorus plus Comfy. So Jet draw. Alright, the gates are here. The Tina's here. There's like no energy in the discard pile for Caden either, so these gates are gonna go pretty hard here for sure. There we go, gate number 1. Yeah, I was just concerned with trying to get this extra stuff in the loss zone. Wait, I thought we didn't have that many energy in the discard. Maybe I'm tripping. There's more in the discard and loss zone than I thought, I think. Maybe prize as well, to be honest. One of the best ways to beat Tina is to let them board lock with 2 Tina, put damage counters onto them, and clean up with Delphox. They can't respond. That is a pretty sick play, to be honest. That is pretty sick. It involves a lot of gust effects, but if you can get there. All right, grass to the bench. I mean, I'm assuming we're seeing the Tina V-Star here. It does have the counter catcher, but I don't know if we're counter catcher in here as Caden. Unless you want to counter catcher the Delphox to take that out of play. Which, to be honest, I don't hate removing that Delphox from... Honestly, the Delphox is kind of the biggest threat here. The Delphox is kind of the biggest threat here. Is Tyler just going to go into the Delphox here and draw 3? Good. Draw 3 prize cards, and then the Rayquaza is there to KO the last Tina. Now, Caden does have counter catcher in the hand, and it would be active. And Tyler goes right into the play. There we go. Does not have... See, the thing is right here is that there's not that much energy left to actually use with the Rayquaza. I wonder if Tyler should have gone for the just punch the other Tina play here, and then Delphox is threatening the double Tina KO here. And this also keeps you out of counter catcher range here as Tyler. Like, you're not drawing any prize cards, so no counter catchers. Yeah, honestly, the Arceus punch the other Tina seems really sick here, and then Delphox them both later. I guess the one problem with that, the one play with that though is I guess if there's a switch card happens to this Tina V, then that takes this Tina V out of range if it becomes a V-Star. You go Tina V. 180, heal 30. Because what? Delphox is what? 120, 120? So it's 270? Yeah. All right. But here comes the Delphox play anyways. Gonna go down to... Because there's not enough energy in play for the Rayquaza actually to one-hit KO a Tina now, right? Like... Yeah, and there's a counter catcher in the hand for Caden. The one thing Caden does not have is a Tina V-Star. I don't hate the Greninja push-up here. Could we even use Greninja as an attacker this turn? I guess you could, right? Yeah. All right, Color's top deck, but we want to be Roxanning here, I'm sure. Actually, I don't even know how many cards Tyler has in hand. Maybe we would be content with the Color's here as Caden. We'll see. You just use Mew EX? Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about Mew EX. Yeah, Mew EX. Oh, so you have to KO Mew EX here as Caden, right? Yeah, Caden has to KO Mew EX here. I forgot about Mew EX for sure. You need to set up Heatran earlier with 2 damage counters on it for a threat. I don't know if he had that possibility ever. Well, through Starbirth, he definitely could have done that for sure, yeah. Double Comfy going back. Wait, why not energy? Oh, there's energy. What are we getting these Comfies for? Isn't there already some Comfies in the deck? I feel like this is just gonna clog the deck with like bad cards. I don't know how many Comfies are in the other Comfies are in the discard pile or in the loss zone, but this feels unnecessary to put so many Comfies in play. But Mew can be accelerated to in 1 turn. Yeah, you can use Armor Rouge to move the energy from Ray to the Mew. I guess so. There's a couple ways that Caden can tackle this prize trade, to be honest. Sableye Roxanne, I guess, is good now. Yeah, I guess Sableye Roxanne is fine and KO the Armor Rouge, and then you could counter catch or KO Rayquaza. Yeah, there's a couple ways that Caden can tackle this, to be honest. Caden can go KO Armor Rouge with Sableye, and then counter catch or KO Rayquaza next turn. Could go KO Rayquaza this turn. Could KO Armor Rouge this turn. Could KO Delphox. KO Delphox feels like the weakest play, to be honest. Tyler isn't doing the best job of moving the energy around end of turn. Well, it has to just go from the bench to the active with Armor Rouge. Is that what you mean, Paul? Yeah, from Caden here, honestly, yeah, there's a couple good plays here. Yeah, Sableye KO Armor Rouge is chill. KO Rayquaza is chill. Yeah, there's definitely some chill plays here. Thought it was anywhere. No, it has to go from bench to active. Any fire energy from bench to active, I believe. Mirage Gate number 1 coming in from Caden. Did Caden not shuffle more energy back to the deck? There's also, yeah, there's like a ridiculous amount of Comfies in the deck. We should not have... Dude, Caden's out here trolling. The second Super Rod was in the hand as well. Yeah, come on. Well, I guess there's so many... Honestly, all right. There's honestly so many... There's so little energy in the deck and so many Mirage Gates in the hand here for Caden. It doesn't actually matter. It is a missequence. Is it? Maybe it's not. Maybe Caden was like, let me just make sure what's in my deck because I'm just going to burn all these Mirage Gates anyways. Which, honestly, it probably is just correct for Caden to burn some Mirage Gates. Oh, no, but it is kind of a mistake. Well, we'll see what Caden does here. I guess, like, this is, like, limiting the options of actually even... See, we could have had one more energy in play here from Caden, though. Caden could have gone Mirage Gate to the active, retreat the active, send up the Tina, Super Rod 3 energy back to the deck, use a Mirage Gate, leave a Psychic in the deck and a Mirage Gate in the deck to potentially use with Sableye. But then your Tina is in the active at that point, and that feels weird. But overall, if we're just going to burn a bunch of gates because we don't want to draw back into gates here as Caden because we're out of energy anyways, it seems fine. And yeah, Caden is going with the Tina play. Locking in the Tina play. Oh, no counter catcher. What if Caden had even gone... I don't know how many Gust effects Caden has left. Caden could have gone Shred KO Armor Rouge, right? Shred KO Armor Rouge is also really good because then that stops Tyler from having enough energy on Rayquaza to KO the Tina V. Like, that would have even been a fine play, right? That would have still limited like all the outs here from Tyler. So yeah, Caden should have at least counter catchered the Armor Rouge and then just look for Boss V-Star Star Requiem the Rayquaza on the next turn. Or even like second counter catcher if Caden plays that. I'm not sure what Caden actually plays, but I'm sure Caden has like a boss left. So Caden could go shred the Armor Rouge and then just look for a boss or a counter catcher next turn to KO the Rayquaza. And has enough energy on the Tina where you could just like retreat it to a Comfey for a turn, use Comfey for a turn or maybe even two, or Comfey or two. And then, you know, find your Gust effect that way, for sure. See, there's all those, dude. I did not like. I mentioned it. Caden shuffling back two Comfies, like in that moment. That makes no. Why do we want all these Comfies in our deck? And look at, you love it, bro. You love to see the punish here, though. Caden with 3 Comfies in the hand, an excessive amount of Comfies in the deck, but sometimes people make the mistake. And then they get away with it. And then Caden just draws into a boss or the V-Star. But in this situation, Caden draws into 3 Comfies. You love to see the punish. And then also, because there was no counter catcher on the Armor Rouge, Caden also did not also draw into a V-Star. So can't even take a knockout this turn. And honestly, probably should retreat to Comfey and use Comfey. Even if that's... Or Abyss Seeking? Maybe Abyss Seeking is the best play here. Abyss Seeking could definitely be better. Poetic. It's so poetic. It's poetic. You honestly, you just love to see it, to be honest. You know, I'm not a hater. I'm not being a hater, but you do love to see it. All right. Tyler draws into an Ultra Ball, and I think that's Tyler's like whole hand, right? So Tyler can attack with the Delphox. But that is a lot of card. That's a lot of energy to be burned to pull that off, and it would leave just a double turbo on a benched Arceus V-Star, and that's it. No way to draw cards with the Mew. There's a path in play. Could use the first attack, which burns and confuses the Tina. And he's gonna go with the burning confuse. I think that's probably correct. Conserve the energy for more options later. Like, doing the Delphox play here, the Delphox play here never makes sense, right? The more I think about it, it just makes no sense. Yeah. Fails. Caden does have a Colress in hand, and an Escape Rope. I don't know how much Escape Rope's going to change. A lot of Pokemon as well. Here comes the Colress. Need a Tina V-Star and a counter catcher here now. Yo! Okay, that's not good. There's an Avery. I have to imagine Avery's not a great grab here, but maybe you take it for the option. There's only one fire and bench, so you can't even Delphox. No, you can. It's fire, colorless, right? So you move. Oh, you can only move fire energy, though. Yeah, you're right. You can't move the lightning. Get rid of the Comfey, please. Don't even be tempted by it. And could Abyss Seeking here. Could attempt to Abyss Seeking. That doesn't seem very good, though. Retreat into Comfey is okay. You definitely don't want to play. Do not play Escape Rope. Retreat the Tina, see what you get, and then maybe we Escape Rope after that. Escape Rope to begin with here, it seems terrible here from Caden, because then Tyler always just pushes Mew and then has options next turn. You do not want to give Tyler options. Does not play the escape rope. You love to see it. Oh, no! Did Caden actually see the third card? Gosh darn it. Well, I believe that will be a 2 prize. Well, maybe not. Hold up. Yep, 2 prize penalty. All right. Dude, after all of that? What? After all of that, game 1 ends with a 2? Come on, give me that. Dude, this game, like, all right, so there was a lot of misplaying on both sides. Obviously, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Who cares? We're here to just, like, analyze the gameplay, and there was misplays. Who cares? We're still trying to watch some Pokemon gameplay, though. Dude, that is so anticlimactic, though. There was so much going on in that game, and there was so much back and forth. I want to see the end of that match. I don't care how much they were misplaying. I just want to see the end of that match. What? Oh, my gosh. Now I'm tilted. There's a lot of stream penalties on this tournament, bro. They have to rein it back in with the, like, people just play sloppier and more nervous on stream. Like, it is just true. Like, I don't think, like, people on stream should receive less harsher penalties. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the answer is here, but it's just so, it's also like such a bad look for people to like turn into the Pokemon TCG stream and like they see that and it's like, oh, I don't know. Okay. DPL should go down to single prizes, IMO. It just shouldn't be any kind of prize penalty. It should just be like a strike system. It's like you see an extra card off the top of your deck for the first time, strike 1, and then strike 2, and then strike 3 becomes a game loss, and then strike 4, match loss, and then game loss, match loss, DQ? Maybe not DQ, maybe it's just another match loss. I don't know, but like I think it should be a strike system. Strike. Oh, you saw an extra card off the top of your deck? Okay, that's strike 1. Saw an extra card off your deck? Okay, that's strike 2. Okay, strike 3, that's a game loss. Okay, strike 4, match loss. Strike 5, match loss. Strike 6, match loss. I mean, maybe at the 10th strike it's a DQ. I don't know, but I mean a match loss after a match loss, like it can only happen so many times before the tournament's over. So, it being a match loss is probably reasonable. Or maybe it'll always just be a continuous game loss. Maybe it should never become a match loss. It should be like, for other things, maybe a match loss makes sense. It'll be like strike 1, warning, strike 2, warning, strike 3, game loss, strike 4, game, and then from there it's just game losses. Maybe game loss makes, I don't know. But it's when it's a double price penalty, it just ruins games. And also, like, on stream, it just looks terrible. And there's, like, DPLs I think are way more likely to happen. Or drawing an extra card on stream is way more likely to happen because people are nervous. Different environment. Like, it's just more likely to happen on stream. Like, I don't know. All right, let's get into game 2 anyways. So, prize cards. The Heatran is prize here for Tyler. It wasn't prized in game 1, but it is prize here in game 2. And it does seem like it's a pretty useful card to try and utilize in the matchup. Once again, okay, so here's a mistake from Caden. Caden chose, and I'm not going to lie, Caden's hand for going first would have sucked, but it's definitely correct to go first in this matchup. So I know Caden thinks, like, oh, I want to go second with Tina, which is true, but only up until the point where your expected win percentage in a matchup would shift based on your opponent going first over you going second, which is this matchup. Letting Arceus decks just go first for free when you can say, nah, I'll go first, is definitely incorrect. So definitely a mistake here. Definitely a mistake here from Caden to choose second. Yeah. Was Ogre the correct play this weekend? Sure, why not? And Tyler does have this turn 1 Ultra Ball, so Arceus V is on the way. I assume with that energy discarding here from Tyler, Tyler does have an energy for turn 2 the Arceus. But we'll see. Maybe there's something else, a brewing. Maybe goes for like that Magma Basin play to try and accelerate the energy into play to utilize that through the Armoroost. That is also possible. You don't have to attach turn 1 here as the Arceus deck. You can just get a turn 2 Armoroost plus Magma Basin plus Double Turbo, and that can be how you get your 3 energy on your Arceus turn 2. But attaching turn 1 makes it a little bit safer for sure. This time we see Tyler holding on to the Magma Basin, thankfully. Play around Path to the Peak. Greninja initially here from Caden. Does hit the Colress off the Greninja. That's pretty big because the rest of the hand had no other ways to find a Colress. Basic Pokemon? Okay, did find a Tina. Gosh, man, what the heck? All right, so I would definitely say grab a Path in the Tina. We're probably going into a Beseeching here for Caden. Let's see. Use up the V-Star. Maybe you keep the. I would maybe keep the Switch Cart and get rid of the grass here, so that way you could Switch Cart into like a Comfy next turn or something. Maybe you give it the Path here. It depends how many Path Caden plays, but if Caden plays 4 Path, I'd maybe give it the Path over the Switch Cart or the V-Star there. Oh, I have V-Star in hand, so probably the Switch Cart. But also depends if you prize a V-Star or not. Gotta keep that Comfy, I feel like. But we don't have a Switch Cart to even get into the Comfy. I guess we have another Jet Energy, but it does favor the boss in the Comfy. Seems fine, I guess. Really hard to analyze that. Because there's like not like a clear route of where Caden's going with like this follow-up. You need to find Pokemon, basically. I mean, with that in mind, though, I feel like Caden maybe should have favored a Switch Cart there, because Caden like needs to find Pokemon next turn. So a Switch Cart would lead to a higher chance of like chaining Comfies into a Tina and then getting back into a Beseeching or something like that. So I feel like Caden should have kept one of these Switch Carts for sure. If not just for the sake of having like some versatility in the hand, to be honest. There's the Basin. And actually, with this play here from Tyler can actually knock out this Tina here. Wait, hold on. Oh. Never mind. It's the Light Punch. Let's go. The Charcadet, get in there. Light Punch. Dude, I was like, oh, wait. We can get 3 basic energy in the Choice Belt on the Arceus V-Star and knock out the Tina. Nope. Light Punch. All right. There's the Comfy bench here from Caden into the Nest Ball. Got to get another Tina here. And then probably use Greninja to draw 2 more cards. Look for a Colress. If you fail the Colress, you probably just go with an Abyss Seeking. I think that's probably fine. Could like jet up the Comfy and use Comfy to dig deeper as well. I guess that'd be okay. I almost kind of like the idea of just holding on to the Jet for the turn and just committing to the Abyss Seeking and just like letting that be your play here. But we'll see what Caden thinks is correct here. Yeah, because you could like see that extra one. But we'll start with the Greninja here for sure. If you find it, oh wait, no, let's start with no. Why do we not start with Greninja here? Because if we draw into a Colress, Colress is way better than Avery. Why would we do this? All right, goes with the Avery first. All right, I don't like that. Probably should keep the grass here. Wait, why are we not using? Dude, use concealed cards. Well, we can play Nest Ball first. I'm fine with that. Nest Ball. Honestly, do you just get 13 here? Sign up Cram. Oh, Cram KO Charcadet's actually chill. Actually, Cram KO Charcadet. Okay, actually, I'm down with this. I'm down with this one. Actually, I fully support the Cram KO Charcadet. I think we should definitely do that, actually. Because there's 2 lines of play that can kind of go... Why are we going... Yeah, see, like, I think we should just... Especially now that we've committed... Once we've committed our supporter for turn as being the Avery, we don't need to, like, dig super hard for Colress. Like, we can't even use Colress, even if we found a Colress. So, KO the Charcadet here seems really, really good. Because then we have a couple different ways we can prize trade this from here as Caden. We can KO, like, 2/2 prizers plus the Armor Rouge, 2/2 prizers plus the Heatran. We can KO 1/2 prizer plus a Rayquaza VMAX. Like once we get this first prize card knockout, there's so many ways to prize trade it from here on out as Caden. So getting this first initial prize card knockout with the Cram actually seems really, really good. I actually don't like this choice here from Caden to go for another Comfy. Like we've already played Avery for our turn. Like it's not even like if we found a Colress we could even use it. Are we just going into Abyss Seeking here though? Why would we not concealed cards there either? Yeah, I think Caden has just kind of had a brain fart there to not use concealed cards there. But then also gets the... Yeah, the Cram play was too clean here. The Cram play was just way too clean here to not do. Yeah, this is a really bad sequence here from Caden. I do not like this at all. There's that Cram, though. We already have a boss in hand. I don't hate grabbing the Cram again here, though. Going like Cram Colress. And giving up... wait, what? Yeah, going like Cram Colress here, honestly. Looks like a research top deck there from Tyler. So Tyler's kind of cooking here. Well, I say that, but that draw here was not great. I guess we can... Oh, well, hold on. I say that, but no, we can get into the... We got the double... We don't have access to a path bump, but isn't path out? It wasn't. Caden just put the path in play. Caden went, don't use Greninja, put path in play. Abyss Seeking. When it could have been Greninja, push Comfy to the active with Jet, use Flower Selecting, retreat to Cram, knock out the Light Puncher. But here comes the punch from Tyler. And if had gotten the Choice Belt there, honestly, that would have been kind of crazy. The Choice Belt here would have been sick. Because then you actually KO this Tina off the Light Punch. The setup, the 1-2 punch. Light Punch into, so Light Punch for 10. Into the, what is it even called? Trinity Nova for 210. The classic 1-2 punch. But instead, we're just seeing a really, really loaded up Tina here. Also, another reason to have attacked with Cram last turn is Caden there. Dude, it just like lined up way too well. Belt is prize. Was it prize again? It was prize in game 1. Was it prize in game 2 as well? It just lined up way too well for Caden. Because then you also have a 1-prizer in your active before, while your 1-prizer can take that 1-prize knockout efficiently. Now, we could still see a Sableye KO a 1-prizer later, but the Cram play was just too clean. It also put a 1-prizer in our active for Caden, which means on Tyler's side, it's like, okay, Arceus Punch the Tina is just way better than Arceus Punch a Cram for 1, because then Tyler can like look for just like a 2-2-2 line of play or something like that. Like punching the Tina is just so much more valuable, I feel like, than punching a Cram for a prize card. Yeah, I just really do not like the choices there from Caden on the last turn. I assume this turn we're probably going to be able to see a knockout on this Arceus, though. Immediately jets up the Comfey. It needs to use this Colress here. Or I guess could have Comfey'd first. Could have Comfey'd first there, actually. And then got to 7 and then played a Mirage Gate before using the Colress, which might have been a little bit better. Actually lost Stone's a Gate here to keep the water, which is interesting. Can't quite Greninja both Armor Rouge. Right, because Armor Rouge has 120, so can't quite KO that with Greninja alongside the Charcadet, but I don't hate keeping the energy overall. As long as Caden has Mirage Gates in hand, which honestly, to be honest, hang on, taking a look at... Okay, there's only one Mirage Gate in the hand, though. I think Lost Zone in the water seemed like it was a little bit better there for sure. Thinking about playing the Super Rod, but is unsure. Only for 1 grass? I feel like this is just telling that Caden does not remember or did not check his prize cards very thoroughly. Here comes a Mirage Gate. If there's a lot of energy in this deck, I'm going to be disappointed. There was a Psychic in the water. Wait, did the water come? No, the grass came from that. Yeah, so Caden did not check the prize cards very thoroughly. Because there's no way you Rod for 1 when you have 2 energy for the gate to grab. So it's just a bad play from Caden, yeah. Didn't check the prize cards or didn't remember the prize cards. And that's why you write your prize cards down. Does have the lost impact this turn. The Arceus is finally going down. Here comes the Comfey. But like I said, we should have seen Comfey first. It should have been Comfey first, play a Mirage Gate, then play the Colress after you thin the energy out of the deck with the Mirage Gate. Appreciate that Prime sub there, Bonham. Welcome to the Rat Pack. We're all the spaghetti, but we got plenty of chickens. I think it is just V-Star. Another gate. There's only 1 energy we can grab, though, right? Oh, no, there's 2. There's 2. But putting him on the damage Tina here feels pretty weak. But I guess if we're attacking with the damage Tina this turn, I dislike it less. If we're going to attack with the damage Tina this turn, then I'm kind of more okay with it, to be honest. I'm actually more okay with this if we attack with the damage Tina. I feel like attacking with the damage Tina is actually correct here. We don't want to let like Tyler set up some weird Delphox type plays by letting the game drag on too long. Just let him KO the damage 1. And maybe even... I don't even think we've attached for turn here as Caden, have we? I think Caden can still attach for turn. So we could attach that water and then Lost Zone. Could attach the water active. Could have Jet up and Lost Zone both Jet. I don't know, keeping the Jet around seems pretty good. Lost Zoning like this also seems fine. But we should probably attach for turn somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine to not attach for turn, to be honest. It's okay. I'm okay with this. Man, love playing you at Knoxville and learning from you. When did we play Bonham? Didn't he jet the Comfey to the active that turn? You actually might be right. He maybe did jet the Comfey to the active that turn. I might be actually trolling here, to be honest. All right, research coming in from Tyler. Pushed up the Armor Rouge. Can the Armor Rouge actually take the knockout here? It maybe can. I feel like Tyler's going to run out of energy, but we do see the Magma Base in there, so that'll accelerate another energy into play. Actually, there might not be a fire energy in the discard pile. You were my... Oh, we played in round 9. Yeah. Oh, yeah. you just dead drew both games. Effectively dead drew. I have no proof but no doubts that off-stream Caden would 2-0 this. I think Caden would have played better off-stream, but I would also argue probably... it's possible that Caden... All right, I should say it's possible Caden could have played better off-stream. I don't know for sure. It's also possible Tyler could have played better off-stream. But it's irrelevant. They're both on-stream and playing on-stream. And they're both definitely making some optimal choices, some suboptimal choices. So it doesn't really matter. All right. Ultra Ball from Tyler. Can't evolve the Arceus to a V-Star, but could go grab. Okay, grabs the Ray. So I think Tyler can get the KO here with the Armor Rouge. But then there's like no energy in play for Tyler after the Armarouge goes down. And then we are setting up this the 1, 2, 3 prize trade for Caden is being set up, where it's like KO 2 prizes, or KO 1 prize, and KO the VMAX for 3 prizes. I don't even know if Tyler will have enough energy left. Like, yeah, I think Tyler might just lose and not have enough energy left in play, to be honest. We could even see Caden go out of the way to like, no, I guess that's not even not true. No, Caden could boss KO the Rayquaza VMAX next turn, I guess. There's the Mew for 3. Then does have the follow-up of the Rayquaza to draw 3. Tyler's doing some math real fast. I think has a boss in hand, but I think has played a supporter unless I'm trolling. Moving the energy up to the active through the Armarouge. But then once again, there's not that much energy left in play to make big plays with. And then here comes your Armarouge for the KO. But it does open it up for Caden to just KO the Ray VMAX. And I think, honestly, if Caden just goes KO Ray VMAX... Wait, hold on. I say that. Caden could go KO Rayquaza VMAX, but then Tyler could go Mew KO Rayquaza VMAX. So then Caden would have to respond with a Sableye KO and Armarouge. So if Caden can just set up a Sableye this turn, I think Caden just wins. Yeah. We'll see. Cookie Gear. There's the Sableye. Sableye coming down with the Psychic. Now, there's no... Ooh, okay. So the Sableye could come down this turn, but there's no way to get the Psychic on it. So still an Iono could hit next turn. And they would have to dig for the Psychic, to be honest. But the Mew would have to come up and exhaust a lot of energy and play again, once again, to actually make it happen, so... Keeps the Tina. I mean, you're always going to keep the Tina of the VIP pass. I don't know if we bench the Tina here as Caden, but you could. But then it could be like knockout active Tina plus boss KO the bench Tina afterwards. Yep, there's the boss on the Ray. VMAX, retreat to the Tina, and Star Requiem coming in. Also, this is in a situation where Caden is looking like they're going to win this game. And there's only 11 minutes left. I don't know how likely it is to get the last game. Another Psychic Energy found off the prize cards here as well for Caden. 1 prize card left. The Mew comes up to the active here for Tyler. So Tyler could knock out the Tina with the Mew, but then still needs 2 prize cards after that, and we'll definitely have to go chase this Sableye, or would want to go chase this Sableye. Energy for turn coming down to the Mew. Heatran EX making its way, or not Heatran EX, Heatran, Radiant Heatran making its way to the bench. We'll see a Magma Base and Acceleration again, but we definitely need to see some kind of hand disruption here from Tyler, and does have, finally, a Starbirth happening. I think this is the first Starbirth we've seen in these 2 games. We didn't see Starbirth game 1. Yeah. Tyler asking Caden how many cards you have in your hand before definitely going and getting an Iono. And then will Caden be able to find the attack with Sableye before Tyler draws 2 more prize cards after this 2 prize turn here? I assume the Starbirth is happening here. Where's the Iono? This Starbirth was unhinged? Oh no, now you got me nervous. Boss and... What was the other one? It was Boss something. I feel like Tyler just literally tunnel visioned on... So I think what happened here is Tyler was like, oh, I'm going to KO this Tina with Mew. And then Tyler was like, wait, what? Brings up the Greninja. So it's going to use Mew to copy Greninja to KO the double... Or to KO Sableye and Comfey. But then Caden is just going to go retreat the active and then knock out with Tina. So, all right, so this is definitely just a massive brain fart from Tyler. Tyler recognized, oh, their win condition is Sableye this turn after I KO their Tina. So if I can KO their Sableye this turn, they can't use Sableye next turn. But then Tyler completely forgot, wait, I have to also KO the Tina. And then hope they can't use Sableye. And because of that, this is where we are for Tyler. And now Caden is just going to jet up to the active and lost impact. Yeah. Tyler, dude, I hate those animations they have. Tyler definitely should have just grabbed Iono and after the hand size and did that. It was definitely just like a way it was just the thought process that Tyler went down was like, their win condition is Sableye, because their win condition is Sableye, I have to KO Sableye, because if I KO Sableye, they can't win next turn, but then like doesn't like forgot about the idea of, oh, I have to knock out the Tina first and then hope they can't attack with Sableye. Yeah. Okay. Prize cards. Looks fine to me on both sides. 3 energy prize for Caden. Kind of annoying. That's like the one annoying thing. The Mirage Gates are going to be a little awkward potentially in the early game, depending on how Caden draws. Tyler's side, double research prize. Not great. especially in the late game when you get Roxanne, but those will be pulled out of the prize cards by the time Roxanne comes around, so it's going to be a big deal. Yeah, the 3 energy being prized here for Caden is a little bit annoying for Mirage Gate's sake. Ooh, gets rid of the Choice Belt. There was like multiple times in both games where Choice Belt would have been pretty good. And also this game right here, depending on what Tyler has in hand, the Choice Belt could still be good. I do not like this Choice Belt discard here from Tyler, but I don't know what the rest of the hand looks like, so maybe it's fine. But we could have even seen like a turn 2, 230 here. Possibly. Just gets the Ray and passes here though for Tyler. Tyler Chan is, I think Tyler Chan is like Magma Basin, Rayquaza VMAX something. Caden opens up with the Battle VIP pass and is eyeing up the double Comfy, not even considering the Greninja, it looks like. But maybe it wasn't prized though, no, right? No, it wasn't prized. Yeah, it was not prized. All right, there we go. Battle VIP pass has Jet, Nest Ball. I almost feel like we should see the Nest Ball for a Greninja here. That's up. Here comes the Battle VIP pass. So we can go Greninja, Tina here. Use Greninja, draw 2 more. And then retreat to Comfy, use a Comfy, get another couple. And then looking for that Colress still here for Caden. Looking for the Colress. Here we go. Greninja for 2. Colress. No Colress. Retreat to Comfy. Still has a Nest Ball in hand, so could go 3rd Comfy here. Yeah, we could see switch card into 3rd Comfy. I think that's probably fine. Your active is probably getting KO'd here. I think we could see a 3rd Comfy here for sure. I would like to see a 3rd Comfy here. Just goes Path, Boss on the Rayquaza, try and stall it for a little bit, and then pass over to Tyler. This play is also chill. I don't hate this play either, to be honest. Yeah, I don't hate this play either here from Caden. I wonder, especially with the Choice Belt discarded, I wonder if Caden should have tried to play for an Abyss Seeking. I'd have to like look at their initial hand and reevaluate the sequencing. But yes, for Tyler here, we see Evolve to Arceus, Evolve to Rayquaza, Magma Basin, draw with Rayquaza, and now we see a Nest Ball here setting up the Char Cadet. And then we'll have the Starbirth for Switch card, which I would like to see Switch plus Double Turbo come out here from Tyler, I think for sure. There it is, Double Turbo plus Switch. Yeah, like if the Escape Rope was in there, you could have gone Escape Rope, but then it gives Caden an opportunity to like push up a Tina V, and then you not get a prize card, and then Caden just like uses a Abyss Seeking with that Tina V. They're 2 AK and a 2 prizer. Which I mean, I guess that would have been fine either way as well. But yeah, this works. Switch, KO the Comfy. Also, especially when they only have 2 Comfys in play, you know, that potentially limits their Comfy access on their next turn. To just 1. We'll see if Caden can finally draw a Colress here, or if not. Oh, and the next card was Colress. There it is. Starts with the concealed cards. Nest Ball and Comfy. Now, there's not enough built up in the Lost Zone, though, here for Caden to actually pull off. I think it's just going to have to be an Abyss Seeking here. I think Caden should go for an Abyss Seeking here. To try and force Tyler to have to go through 3 2 prizes at this point. Path is great. Definitely want the Path. Definitely don't need Mana. Well, actually, I say that. Hold on. I say that. I say you definitely don't need Mana Fee, but that's not... I mean, Mana Fee could be good to stop some Delphox shenanigans in the late game, actually. Yeah, I say that, but actually, I don't know. Also, I don't love that Switch card keep there from Caden. I think Caden should have got rid of the Switch card and kept the energy for sure. Especially if Caden had checked the prize cards and knew there was 3 energy prize. I feel like the energy is pretty valuable there. Especially with how many energy we've gone through here as Caden. 2 in the Lost Zone, quite a few in the discard pile. Yeah, I kind of like the energy hold there. And like I said, now we should see... I mean, we should have actually seen I feel like we should have seen Nest Ball for another Tina at the beginning of the turn from Caden to thin out of the deck so we don't draw into it. Now, we didn't draw into it, so fortunate. But I think we should see Jet Abyss Seeking here from Caden. Not Psychic. Why would we want to use 2 cards when we could use 1? Doesn't make any sense, right? Wait, pass? Wait, is there a Tina prized? There might be a Tina prized. We could have just gone Jet. Like, we're putting Tyler back on even prize cards by doing this. So we're giving Tyler an easier knockout, which is the Comfy. We're giving Tyler an easier knockout, which is the Comfy, which then evens up Tyler's prize cards at 4. So now Tyler can go knock out this and just KO 2 Tinas and win the game. I feel like Jet Tina to the active, Nest Ball for another Tina, Abyss Seeking is so much better there. We also get to see so many more cards, and we don't actually have any strong plays in Caden's hand right now. I own it from Tyler. I like it. I mean, the hand wasn't perfect from Caden, but it was pretty big, pretty developed hand. So give him 6 random out of what's left. Yeah, I don't love that choice there from Caden, for sure. But the hand is looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the hand here for Caden's looking pretty good, and I believe has the counter catcher. But I don't think Caden does have counter catcher on the potential on the Rayquaza, but I don't think can actually get to 10 in the Lost Zone. It's currently at 6, has a Colress, but only 1 Comfey, and there's what, 1 Comfey and 2 Comfeys in the discard pile, so would have to Nest Ball, I guess, or would have to Rod plus Nest Ball. Excuse me. Oh, they're in time, dude. I was so confused. So they just tie here in the end. I was so confused. What just happened? Caden was like looking at the hand and stuff. I was like, and then pass. And I was like, what? Pass? I was like, what kind of crazy strategy is this? But they're in time, so they're in turns. So there's not enough time for either player to win the game. So it's over, and it ends in a tie. Yeah, pretty sloppy play on both sides, I think, for sure. I really want to see the end of game 1. I really want to see how game 1 would have played out. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. We get to end like this, which is fine, I guess.